I want to welcome everyone to Love Budgeting. I am a single mom of a little boy. I have chronic health conditions, therefore I am not working at this particular time, and I live on an island. I want to show you guys how I am going to start budgeting, although at this particular point in time I am living from government help, but I know a lot of you or some of you might be in this situation, or you might have a friend or family member in this situation, and I just want you to, even if you are right now on government help, for you to budget that, because sometimes I have gone to stores where there are moms saying it's not enough, I am not going to get through this month because I don't have enough for groceries, I don't have enough, just to buy essentials. So here on the island, our government help does not give you cash. They only give you everything on a card, and you have to use everything for food. I also have family help, which that helps as well because I live at someone's home for this particular moment due to having surgeries and having to deal with that. I haven't been able to work, so I live, thank God I have the opportunity to live at family's home. I know some of you don't have that opportunity. And I've seen a lot of people that have had to go and live in their vehicles, unfortunately, right, due to the inflation and everything. But for right now, I am living off of this government help, and I am going to try and make it work. So if you're in a similar situation, do accompany me. So I want to show you. I started with simple budgeting essentials, just a pen and this regular notebook. I actually had some stickers around, so maybe if your kids have stickers around, or if you want to like go into the dollar store, sometimes there's certain places where you buy something and they give you a little sticker and you want to decorate with that, you can do so. So I just have a couple stickers here, but this notebook with these pens, you don't need these expensive pens. As you know, I'll call them expensive, but I did find them on sale for $1.43 for two, and this is what the packaging looks like. I'm sorry I took off the back, but this is what the packaging looks like, and I bought both things. The notebook was 63 cents and this was $1 something. Both things were for $2.06. For both things you're getting two pens. I got mine in blue, but they did have them in blue and black, so both things are $2.06. I decorated mine a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to go along the way, right? So basically this is just a regular composition book. This you can go and find at Walmart for 50 cents in the US. Here on the island it was 63 cents, and the pens were $1.40 something cents. So they were on sale, but you can get dollar pens. You don't need to get, or you can go to Dollar Tree. Unfortunately, I don't have a Dollar Tree near me, but you can go to Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree also has nice stickers. So if you have $3 and some change to spare, maybe you can go to Dollar Tree and get you pens, a notebook, and stickers. If you need things to look appealing, some people like the clean look. And here we just have some stickers, right? I put motivational stickers. Faith in God includes faith in His timing. So sometimes we get a little bit overwhelmed, because I sure do. I am not going to sit here and lie. Sometimes I get highly overwhelmed, although a lot of people around me see me as a positive person, a person that I can, possibly have 20 negative things going towards me. I still find a way to make things work. That's hard. It's really hard, but not all the time. We're motivated, so I try to put little motivational stickers. Also, you can buy 2 of these notebooks. Have one to write, jot down motivational things or write down your feelings, and one to do your budgeting. And then here we have, if you stumble, just make part of the dance. Just make it part of the dance, right? So I stumble, I'm right now with government help and stuff. No shame in if you need government help. I mean, I worked for a couple years and now I need that assistance. Hey, it's there for us to use, right? Does it mean we're going to be a lifetime on it? Possibly not, but if you need it, you need it. And pretty important stuff right here. So right, our money, our budgeting is pretty important. Yeah, and sometimes, having kids, you really have to go and find yourself some government help, guys, because kids don't understand. And you need to look for that help. If it's there, don't ever be ashamed. If you need government food assistance, government medical plan, don't ever be ashamed. If you need government housing, don't be ashamed. It's there for you to use. Go ahead and use it. Don't ever let anyone put you down for using those services. So we'll go in here, and in here, as you can see, I also did a little bit of decorating in my first page, left it blank here. Eventually I'll write something. And also here we also have a little quote inside. Just put quotes wherever you can, just to help you feel a little bit better and keep you motivated. Start each day with a grateful heart. So we have this here. So even if you have a little bit of money or no money, be grateful that you're still getting up, that you're able to walk, that you're able to seek for help, and that you're able to continue in life, right? Here, you don't have to do all this going out. I just so happen to have sticker books from when I used to do planning, and I try to use them here to my advantage. So this is where I want to go. My first page, as you can see here, I broke through a couple pages because they just weren't what I wanted them to be. So don't be afraid that if you're trying to do your planning, your budgeting planning and all of this, don't be afraid if you don't like the page, you don't like the writing, you don't like the ink color, you don't like the way that you set it up. Don't be afraid to rip it out and start over. I left a little bit like this just so the back pages wouldn't come off. Also, some people actually use the ring notebook. I couldn't find one that was affordable, maybe because I looked for this during, it could have been because I looked for this during the start of school. Okay, I couldn't find the spiral notebook. Maybe it could have been because I went during school starting week. So that could have been a reason why I couldn't find the spiral one, but it would have been convenient, but we still make it work. You do with what you have. Maybe you even have a couple of these notebooks at home and you don't have to go out and buy any. But see, I used some stickers here, and excuse me, I'm trying to film. Okay guys, so what I did here were my financial goals, right? Oh, you don't have any money to do financials. Don't worry about it right now. Do not worry about it, right? You have to set yourself up for success. And the only way you'll set yourself up for success is if you write down what you need, right? So, here we have the financial goals. I have separated my financial goals into 3 sections, right? Short term, and I put here the amount of time that I want to accomplish that in. Now, you can actually do, if you want 5 months or 6 months, right? Half a year, 1 year, 3 years. You do it according to you. I did short term 1 year, mid-term 5 years, which would be, not too long down the line, and long term, which would be 10 years from now. Here I put a couple squares. You don't have to put the squares on to actually put what your goals will be. Now, what I will say is that before I used to buy budget planners, and I would write down, if the budget planner had 10 short-term goals, I would write down 10, and I wound up overwhelming myself. It was ridiculous. Like, I put so many short-term goals, and maybe I could accomplish 1. So now I put less boxes, right? That way I'm forced to only write 1 or 2, and I'm able to stay on track. See, we done messed that one up, but it's okay. I had it down. So here in mid goals, I actually did this one, which I can write 1 or 2 depending, or I can just write 1 and then write the action steps here. That's something you can do. That's also something you can do. Maybe you can just write your goal here And then on the back of this paper, you can write action steps for short term, action steps for mid goals, action step for long term goals, right? And I can write here if I wanted to, and one here. I don't want to overwhelm myself too much with the midterm 5-year goals, because eventually when I finish these 5-year goals will turn into 1 year next year, maybe next year or the following year, because this is a 5-year thing. So I'm going to save up for this little bits at a time. Then we have these. Okay, then we have these long-term goals, right? I only put for 3 things here, because this is on a 10-year scale. Most of the time some people will put here either a vacation, a house, a like maybe you want an extra property, anything like that it's going to take you some time, because we're not going to stick it all the way up here if we haven't even started saving for it. So we'll put it down here, and it doesn't mean that we're going to just write it here and leave it off to the side. We're going to start working on it, but we know that it's going to take us some time while we accomplish these. So we'll take it little steps at a time and not overwhelm. So that's why I decided that my financial goals, I was going to do little bits at a time. That's why you still see it blank, because I want to be really sure of what I'm going to put on here, make sure I can accomplish it, make sure that I am not going to get overwhelmed. So I just decorated it like this. I also along the way put little quotes on it just to remind myself, right? The amen, I'm God-fearing over here. You guys, that's just me. You do if you want to believe, if whatever you want to believe in, like if you want your mantras, if you need your, motivation, whatever you do, maybe you're into the manifesting, then you can put some manifesting quotes on there, stuff like that. So here we have, to get it done 1 day at a time, right? So that we don't get overwhelmed. Enjoy the ride, enjoy time with your family, enjoy being able to save, enjoy being able to accomplish things, enjoy being able to go through these steps while you're accomplishing your financial goals and whatever you need to acquire. We have coffee shop, talk and repeat. Be careful with this shop now. Be careful with this shop, right? We don't want to spend too much and not be able to accomplish what we have to here. But, just put things that will motivate you, things that'll keep you going. Now, I did these lines, but originally I had started with the pen. You'll see in the other ones, I started with the pen, but then I decided I wanted to put little stickers down to divide it. But you do you. I thought I had some highlighters. Figure out that all I had was one highlighter because the rest of them were dry. Check your supplies, guys. Check your supplies. But highlighters are not that expensive at the dollar store. So we have this done, right? We have our financial goals. You guys know whatever you accomplish in 1 year. Maybe you want to pay off your car in 1 year. Maybe you want to save for vacation. Maybe you want to save for your child's graduation. Things like that. 1 year, midterm. Maybe your kid's going to college and you want to buy them a little used vehicle. Maybe you have to save up for your child's college in the next 5 years. Maybe you want to save up for vacation. Maybe you have some sort of type of surgery you need and you'll be able to save, here. Just things like that you'll be able to save or write down in these sections just to remind you and keep you motivated and on track of things. Then we'll go here to subscriptions. As you can see, I just decorated everything to keep me going. Here I have the company's name, right? Whatever you're saving for, or whatever subscription you have a year. Like I have Sam's Club. Another thing I have not seen till this day, someone put, I've been watching budgeting videos for years and years and years, and I previously tried a budgeting channel a while back, and I guess I wasn't in the right mindset, I would say. Like it did help me because I saved so much money. I saved to be able to live off of this money for 2 years. So I did save up a lot of money doing this budgeting channel before the previous one, but I had to stop because I just wasn't in the right mindset. And then the channel took another turn and we wound up doing something else on the channel. And I just don't know how to bring back budgeting into that channel when the followers there are not there for budgeting. You know, they're there for the new thing. So I decided to come on here and do this new budgeting thing with you guys on this channel. And just have it here. You know, just do budgeting here because I'm passionate about it. It's what I love to do. And I've just learned so much. And my mindset has changed so much. And my path has changed so much. I've just grown within the budgeting community and grown within what I like to do in budgeting. So in subscriptions, I have like a Sam's Club subscription, so I would put that here. I have to find the due date because I can't remember when, and the amount. And then the YM is, do you pay this yearly or monthly? Also in subscription, I can put here my car oil change, which I do every 6 months. So I can put here 6 months, right? So I know the 2 dates when I have to take my car to get service. Here, I also have never seen people put their car tax or their renovation city sticker for their car. That's once a year. So I can also put that here. Maybe if you have like a Costco membership, if you have the TV subscriptions, if you have cable, if you have a program for your computer that you have to, you know, you can set that up here. Put the due dates and then the amount. Some people like putting it in order, you know, whatever they have to pay on the 1st and whatever they have to pay on the 5th, some whatever they have to pay on the, you know, they put it in the order of the month, of the days. You do it whichever way works for you. I just put it randomly as I am remembering what I have to put here. Then I put the budget setup. If you are new to budgeting, you have never done this before and you're just getting started, maybe you're in high school, you're just starting college, or you know, you just never thought about doing budgeting and this is your first time, I did this page. Okay, this is the budget setup expense tracker. It's what I like to call it. Now, the month is from September, right? Because this is this month that I'm just starting to do this. Yes, I have done budgeting before, but I wanted to break it down to you guys, the minimum. Now here I have the date, the category, transaction, amount, credit, and cash. Recently, I have seen people here debate the category. Why? Because in category, I'm just putting like the eat out, gas, and all of that. But a lot of these budget planners don't have their category as eat out. A lot of these budget planners have fixed expenses, variable expenses, debt, sinking funds, savings, right? Some have the cash envelopes, and I forget, but they're adding more. So people would say that that's the category and eat out is the subcategory. So I've seen that debated these past couple of months that I've been tuning in more into the budgeting community, and these past couple of months I've seen that highly debated. So I just put mine here, but I'm gonna go through the fixed expenses and all of that. We'll do a separate video of that so you guys can see. What am I gonna do here? Every single dollar I spent, I am going to write down. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know what I need to budget for and what category goes to what. If you want to be a cash envelope spender, or if you just want to track, you know, in credit cards and stuff, just so you can know. If you want to do the cash envelope system, you'll need to do this to know what envelopes you have to do. Otherwise, you'll have about 40 envelopes. Been there, done that. I have been there. I have done that, guys. I've had so many envelopes. It was ridiculous. So here, you'll do the day, the category, right? Eat out, gas, groceries, household, toiletries, self-care, lunch, what else? Fun, travel, anything like that, you'll put right here. Whatever you spend. If you have a vacation this month, doesn't matter. You'll put vacation, and you're gonna put it vacation, whatever, everything you spend on vacation. If you have it this month, you're gonna write it here. I'm gonna tell you then what we're gonna do with all that. And the transaction here, I just put lunch food truck, right? Because I got this at a food truck. But here, you can actually put the store name. In transaction, that's what they normally do. Gas. I went to the Texaco gas station. I went to the 7-Eleven, got her the coffee. I went to Dunkin' Donuts, got a coffee. I went to Starbucks, right? Starbucks. I went to Walmart and got groceries. So we put groceries here, we put Walmart here, we put coffee here, we put Dunkin' Donuts here, we put gas here, we put Texaco gas station, we put, that's eventually what this is, how it's supposed to go. And then here you put the amount that you spent on that, and here you put if you paid for it in cash or if you paid with it in a credit card. And you will do this during the whole month of September, okay? So this is not, you see, I already messed up here. So whiteout is my friend. Whiteout is always my friend. This was August 29th and I put September. We're not even in September, what, 2nd now? And here, see, I'm going to put one down here. September 1st. This was my son's school. Right, and we'll put here school fund. Or this was backwards. This is backwards. And we'll put here $1 cash. So school fund would be here, my category, and son school would be over here. I actually put that backwards. So just have that in mind. So this goes over here, school fund here, because that's going to be my category, the school fund. And then my son's school is here. I do this a lot. I interchange a lot, but I'm just trying to show you guys. We're going to do that during this whole month, and you guys will see. Later, we're going to whip out the whiteout, and you guys will see in following upcoming videos. Okay. And then here, the budget setup categories. What am I going to do here? What are you talking about? Life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, right? You can put a motivational sticker. So what are we going to do here? What we have here in category, anything that we write here category, we're going to put right here. We're going to tally up. Like, let's say I have an eat out here. I have an eat out here. I have an eat out here. We're going to add all of that up. Wherever I have the eat out category, I'm going to add up. And I'm going to put here. And the date. That's just in case we have the, like a particular date. Like here, we can put utilities. And if we have like a certain date, let's say for the phone bill or whatever, we'll put here the date. So if I have utilities, I put the amount. I can put here the phone day or the phone bill. I can put phone bill and put the date, just so we can know what date we have to pay for what. So that's what I put here. And like in eat out, we can put here by what day we need what amount of money and have that there. So this is what I have till now. I have yet to finish. Where are we? Our debt payoff. Yes, we do have debt, but I'm going to do that when I continue to do the other videos, guys. I'm going to show you guys the whole debt payoff, right? And I'm going to show you what, I still have not finished this yet, so I can't, tell you what's going to go here, there. But I'm going to show you in upcoming video what we're going to do with the debt payoff tracker and the debt overview, just so you guys can see. Hopefully you guys understood this and it didn't sound too complicated or overwhelming, but I hope you guys will budget with me and you will continue this journey with me. Hopefully I'll be able to upload for you at least once a week to get you guys going and to get everything started. And share with me in the comment section if you have a budget book, what's your favorite budget book, if you are using a notebook like me, if you are using like a spiral, or if you make your own principles. Some people like making their own principles, but I can do a printable, and I have done a printable in the past, but that's a lot of ink and it's a lot of papers to keep around, and normally I wind up losing one or two. So I'd rather have it in a notebook where it's all binded together and there's no way I can lose anything. Plus, every time I would buy a binder, one of my nieces or nephew would come over and say, I need a binder, and I would have to take out all my budgeting papers and give them the binder. So I decided that this year was better just to do a notebook. And we also have to do, once we finish this and this area, we're going to do a paycheck breakdown or an income breakdown. Bear with me, guys. Little bits at a time, we'll do that. And we'll continue. I might not have the same expenses as a lot of people at this point. In the future, I am hoping that things will settle down and I'll be able to get my own place. And that involves like paying utilities, moving, and all of that. So I'm hoping that in the future I will be able to do that, because I really need my own space at this particular point in time. I just want I want a living room to decorate. I want a bedroom for my son. I want to be able to decorate and, buy nice things for my house and stuff. I want to be able to have an office to film and do like the YouTube and all of that. I've always been very passionate about doing YouTube, and I love to hear your stories of how, my channel has helped and how, what I have done has helped. I've had great success stories in my other channel with the other thing that I'm doing. It has nothing to do with budgeting now. So, people have given me great feedback over there, and I'm hoping that this channel will be the same. I want to welcome everyone. I want to let everyone know to subscribe and to continue to stick with me on this journey. Guys, this is to be continued. So subscribe and hit a thumbs up, and thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for accompanying me on my journey.